Get instructions in the dressing rooms. I want clean fight, okay? Touch glove, good luck.
Tommy Fury, both men undefeated. Dadaia, Flores, Showtime, Sean Porter, Coach Larry Wade.
My apologies. I think we just got the game plan, you know, to take steps back right there. But we'll see what happens. Tommy, on the other hand, he's
by his father, John Fury. Also his older brother, his younger brother, Jake Paul. Time being called by referee in charge, Hector Afu.
You came to the ring with, you don't have a chance to use it, you settle down.
Both put Anderson Silva on the canvas in Jake Paul's recent victory.
With overhand right. If you're Tommy, keep jabbing. Don't stop jabbing because you see a
go to his right. This is an 18-foot ring. It's what Tommy Fury wanted.
I get this is going to be a night of overhand rights because we got a lot of that from Badou Jack, and we see
as that right hand, he's ready to unload it. Tommy Fury said, I'm a way better boxer than...
If you look at this fight right now, you have to ask yourself, who is quote-unquote the YouTuber and who is quote-unquote...
In the corner of Jake Paul. Jake Paul using his jab as we near a right hand to the body.
Right, you're warming in now. 2 things to touch on your his hands high, step in with a power, step in with a jab. Step in with a jab, it's fine.
A big punch landed in that round from Jake Paul was overhand right, but then here's the finish right here. You land these shots, they remember you wanting to win that round.
Well, during that sequence, Tommy Fury, between Jake Paul and Tommy Fury, of Fury's, all of his knockouts have...
Overhand right in that first round, and he ate it really well. What he can't afford to do in a moment like that right there.
Tommy Fury said while Jake Paul, Tyson Fury, was sparring with in preparation for his professional fights.
Tommy's doing a really good job of controlling this 8-foot ring. What he can't afford to do is continue to move to the left.
Actually told Tommy Fury, bet your purse. If you beat me, I will...
And I want to say this again, just so that it's clear, during this fight, Paul, and he's setting up his jab, and he's working off of that. That's what he's supposed to do in this.
Of Andrew Tabiti overhand right, also John Pascal. It's been
find a home. Jake needed some kind of rhythm to get started, and now he's setting it up with a jab.
Tommy, you got hit with 2 overhand rights in a row. Calculate what happened, and
Fury responds with the right of his own.
2 close rounds in the books.
Keep both hands up. Keep that left hand up on the right hand, and you're not going to pick that jab. You're leaning over a little.
Jab is going to land first because he's longer. It's up to him to use that jab. That jab has got to come fast. It's got to come strong. And right here, Tommy has to be elusive.
Anderson Silva on the canvas in the final round, but Tommy Fury ate it well. And the question was, Jake Paul, but now Jake Paul with the stiff jab to back up momentarily.
Absolutely into that. So you got a young, fresh body in front of you. It's going to take more than 1 overhand right to get Tommy in the first and second round.
Stiff jab from the
heck of a jab that Jake is throwing. He's got the right hand in front of his face so that he does.
Wrestlers in high school in the state of Ohio, which is not easy to do and compete.
2 real boxers in the ring today. Just one came from YouTubing. That's all. One came.
Tommy Fury is trying to slow down a little bit, but he hit him with definitely with a serious jab.
And that's a problem. Nice hook right there from Jake Paul. Counter hook.
Tommy Fury's.
Yeah. I don't think the record really means much. What matters is what you do against Tommy. Just kind of rubbed his head over Tommy's head.
Jake Paul has with him. You pick up a few things or two.
Absolutely. Jake Paul's really good, strong round right there for Jake Paul.
Paul, this is a stage that you've been on before in Saudi Arabia. You're the first Paul to make a huge
Shield, I love you, bro.
I love you too, man. How do you feel like he's doing so far in the fight?
He's doing good.
Tommy Fury.
Hey, Logan Paul with some strong words for the Fury family.
I looked over at
the combination by Fury.
Know what you're looking at. You can see the punches coming from Jake. You can tell when it's going to be a jab coming. I know when the hook is coming, and I know when the jab is coming. It's up for Tommy to not set his feet.
Right hands. Tommy Fury with 4 right hands over the course of for the end of the 4th round. We are now at the midway.
That's the experience right here from Tommy. This is probably a Tommy Fury,
a more polished boxer. So he's definitely showing us something different.
has yet to really frustrate Fury over that time period.
I think
They're
Tommy's
wrestling.
comfortable in there right now. The tables, again, the movement is what's giving Jake trouble. Don't stand
Between Jake Paul and Tommy Fury.
That's good boxing. That's experience. And he saw that Jake Paul was moving around that I felt Tommy had the better end of. Nice hook right there from
All right.
Then half of that, 82, only landed 27. So Tommy Fury is clearly being the
think at him. Right here, this is where Tommy wins. Leading with the jab.
prediction from both men stating the fight will not enter the fifth.
When you have a 50-50 fight, no, it doesn't go. It goes more than, yes, it goes more than 5 rounds.
That's what we may be seeing now. We need to see a separation between these guys. What's going to separate them from being 50-50?
This is a really good boxing match. I mean, they're trading jabs. No?
It was only to Jake Paul on Tommy Fury because he would have to go to the judges with both men. He only did it with Jake.
The overhand right still finds a home. Even late, they made no adjustments to that.
But Jake, he can deliver some of his own.
Under a minute left here in the fifth.
I think either fighter is fighting dirty, but what that does to Jake Paul is it makes him feel like he's got to rush.
Punches at that time.
Big right hand.
Or two. Give that point away in this close fight.
Fifth round. Very curious to see how that is significant if it goes to.
I don't know if they'll give it to us. Is where the point was deducted. I just want to say this again, one way or the other.
There is a very concerned big brother Tyson Fury. The WB so much for enjoying your Sunday. Left hook connecting for Jake Paul.
Back and forth, getting to the end.
Both men have the Fury.
That's only making your opponent know that he got hit. And that's exactly what they need to do right now.
Tommy Fury.
I like the jab of Tommy. Jake has landed some overhand rights, and they haven't put Tommy down. They haven't had significant
Of Jake Paul. It is not an open wound, but it is an abrasion of.
It was slow, but I like to see Jake try to use his jab more. Jab with the jab.
Front foot. A lot of times he overexerts himself and he overextends himself and he gets caught because he has to
Make it happen. If you're dealing with that, let it happen. Look, here we go.
Now 1 point being
In a way, I wouldn't say this ref is trying to be a superhero MVP of this thing. Defend the ref. He is doing what he's supposed to do. But in this particular situation, there's something.
Final 10 seconds of this sixth round.
Work.
How much you got? You not finished?
I saw that when I watched the fight of Tommy Fury. He knocked the guy out with the uppercut. I said, well, it's not the big bang that they said it would be, at least not yet. But
Through 6. Jake Paul 40 of 122. Fury 7.
if you're going to stand in front of your opponent, you have to have he punches and he stands right there in front of him. Right there, he was able to move. That's what it.
It's a close fight between these two as Jake Paul, another point deduction either way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jake Paul, they are clutching, grabbing, they are hitting on the break. Overhand right by Jake Paul.
In between the punches, somebody throws, the next person throws, next.
For the 23-year-old out of Manchester, England. Coming up.
These guys are definitely giving us everything we said we wanted. They're fighting, they're boxing.
They've been in the ring with older guys. You see Tommy landing punches, Jake's not going down. Guess what? Tommy's been in the two first.
Under 30 seconds remaining in the 7th round. Also,
That makes sense. What that means is essentially he will be
Over and over again.
one more round to go. There is a cut outside of the streaming, outside the left eye of Tommy Fury.
Yeah, right there. One guy coming down, the other guy coming up. Again, nothing on purpose. Guess what, Tommy Fury? Fight through it.
This one you get the true experience.
Final round of the fight.
final round.
Saudi Arabia. Heck,
Punch landed. Even though you slipped, the punch still landed. You relying on
Jake Paul. If there was any doubt,
Absolutely. I mean, this is a 10-8 round at this point. I think this is a...
Jake Paul has stated, I rise to the occasion in the 8th and final round.
And you can guarantee, as he's fighting, he understands how important this is.
Now, imagine you're doing the right thing. You close in. And Tommy, if Tommy closes...
Between two unbeaten, Jake Paul and Tommy Fury. This place is
These guys are putting on a show for the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
and for the world for that.
We're almost here at the finish. Let's let it breathe.
Oh, towards the final bell.
To make the mistake to land the big one.
That victory
30 seconds to go to affect the judges' cards if we get that far. Judges from Mexico, the United States.